And welcome to the very first shameless Google Hangout. I'm your host, Dan Leventhal from Showtime. I'm here with two very special guests, Shanola Hampton and Steve Howey. Say hi.
What's
Hi.
up?
We're also here with a few super fans of Shameless who are going to get a chance to ask a few questions. And we also have questions from our Facebook and Google Plus social page. But before we get started, I just kind of want to kick off with a question that one of our fans submitted on Facebook, and I think it's perfect for you guys. So in real life, have you ever had neighbors that were anything like the Gallaghers?
No, never. I grew up in the suburbs in South Carolina, so it was a totally different way for me. So I never did. Did you?
Well, I grew up on a sailboat, and so, in San Pedro, so we had a bunch of, pot-smoking hippies. We had some sexual freaks.
So kind of like the Balls.
Kind of like the Balls, Kevin Veronica Balls. But, I was too young to know, so it's kind of like maybe from, Carl and Debbie's point of view, that they're just living life. Because when you grow up in a neighborhood that's a little bit whack or impoverished, you don't realize it. It's just home.
Mm-hmm.
And the only people who really, can understand it is an adult. So, it was normal. But, so, yeah.
That's cool.
They would be fun neighbors to have, though.
Yeah, definitely. So, I want to throw this over to one of our fans who are with us right now. So, Christina, you had a question about how Shanola and Steve's personalities might compare to their characters they play. You want to ask about that?
Yes, I did. I was definitely curious, considering V is such a diva, and then he's really flamboyant too. Do you guys do your personalities correlate with your characters, or
he's probably as dumb as Kev? So I would say Kev is not dumb. I don't know. I think for me, Kev is funny and Steve is funny. So that, but other than that, I don't think you're anything like Kev at all. What about me?
We got typecasted. The reason why we had to have sex on the Showtime table to see if we could actually get down.
That didn't happen.
It did happen. And you're just trying to block it out.
I'll do anything for a job.
I would do too. And then when you walked in the room, I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that. But no, I mean, obviously, yeah, we're a lot like our characters, and no, we're nothing like our characters,
Good answer.
But,
You were so deep. You were so deep. Y'all see how deep he is? He's so smart.
So Kyle, who's another guest of ours, a fan, you had a question about writers and asking the actors to do things they might not always want to do. Do you want to ask that?
Yeah, just basically, is there anything that they could write into the show that you would not want to do or would refuse to do?
Kyle, are you at work?
I am, yeah.
Please don't get fired for us, okay? It's not that.
I tried to cover up as much as I could behind me. It's all good.
No. You're at work, and I'm telling your boss what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Oh, he's got earplugs.
He's got earplugs. Yeah, they can be like, hey, look at Kyle. He's on Google. I'm sorry, but your question was, is there anything that we wouldn't do?
Yes.
Yes, the stuff that we did this season.
Yeah, that's about right. No, but you won't show,
I don't show my bottom half, if you notice.
Okay.
I don't show my butthole.
You kind of did, though, in that.
I know, but not the full spread butthole. Not the.
So if they asked me to bleach it, you would do it.
Oh, absolutely.
For the show. So.
I mean, I'd get paid to bleach my butthole. I'll do that every day of the week. But, we talked about this because there's a lot of sexual pervertity and sexual display on the show, and as long as it fits a good story, we're okay with it. If it's just gratuitous, then we're both not okay with it. You know what I mean? There's some points where they're just like, okay, and now you know, Steve, you show your ass, and then, you know, Veronica has to show her boobs, and it's like, but there's no point. If there's a point, like, you know, to make money on internet, or if there's something to excite somewhat, you know, if it's funny and it's part of the storyline, then yeah, absolutely, we'll do pretty much anything. But if it's just you know, for shits and giggles at the writers, like, let's see if they want, you know, they do that. No.
We have to be careful because we get a different director every episode, and sometimes you want to make sure that they're not trying to one-up each other on the craziness stuff. Hey, Kyle, where?
Paul, we're on you now.
Where?
No, seriously.
We can totally
it's your
see it.
picture.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey guys, sorry about that. We had a little connection issue.
I had a heart attack, so.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sorry about that. It was weird. We just need a couple of seconds to get Steve and Shanola back.
The Hangout is still going, so I think you guys can rejoin. See if that works. Looks like you're still broadcasting, so maybe say do the little technical.
Sure.
For those of you who are watching.
Hey guys, sorry about the little technical glitch. We're having a connection issue, but we'll be starting again shortly. Any second, actually. Hey, Steve and Shanola, can you hear me? I can't hear you guys, actually.
There we go.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Hi.
All
We're
right.
back. We're good.
Little technical issue, but we're back.
Isn't this the first time?
I'm sorry?
This is the first time doing it, right?
We did one last week for another show for Californication, but
Yeah, so we're getting all the glitches out. This is the internet, baby.
sorry about that. So, you know, actually, as you guys were kind of talking about the crazy scenes you have to do, Kyle has a question. Well, actually, that question. So, Kyle, you want to ask about, you know, the different takes they have to do and everything like that?
Kyle, we're back, and your boss is still firing you. Yes.
Yes, I'm back. The different takes.
Yes, Kyle.
I was
Kyle
just,
is now.
I'm here. My question was just about the things that they would ask you to do that you would have a problem doing or that you might not do. And I think we already answered that one.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's just move on. So, Jonathan, you had a question about filming some of the scenes in season 3 right now.
Yeah.
You want to ask?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have filmed some pretty ridiculous scenes up to this point, and I'm just curious to know, what's been the hardest scenes for you to film, and how you guys got past that, how many takes it took you, or just the overall process of filming some of those crazy scenes you guys do.
You see, everything else but the nudity and the sex stuff is fun. When it gets to the sex stuff and nudity, then you're dealing, because you gotta remember, there's a whole crew standing there. There's a guy with a boom, there's the camera operators, there's the focus puller, there's a bunch of guys, and then on our sets, our bedroom is really tight, so it's just a bunch of dudes hanging over you, and you smell them, and they're crew guys, so they don't. That
actually turns me on.
They don't give a fuck. And so when you're getting naked and you're doing the whole thing, it's like, it's good to have a sense of humor and to have some levity to it. Otherwise, you're gonna go crazy. But yeah. All this other scenes in the alibi, I mean, I'm sure when you're with Fiona and then with the kids, it's all fun. But when we have to do our sex stuff, obviously it's intimate, right? Because this is you save your nudity for your partner or partners, and so when you go like, hi, it's nice to meet you. I'll be pantomiming having sex with you. It's like, oh, okay, good. There's a lot of responsibility that.
But we don't do a lot of takes. Our show in general runs like this.
It's true.
We are off, but we don't bring scripts or sides or any of that on our set. So most of the time, we do our scenes in 2 takes for each angle. 2 takes and then we're done. We don't really spend a whole lot of time. We kind of get it right, and that's with all the characters. So, and it's fun, and it's raw, and it's really. I mean, other than the sex scenes, all of it is. I don't have a problem with the sex scenes as much as Howey's a little more self-conscious. With me, I'm sort of like, boom, boom, boobs out. Do you need the robe in between takes? Not really. You're gonna see it. So what do I want with the robe?
But see, that's the thing. Your titties are always out.
My titties are always out.
There are some times where my penis is actually inside me. And so it's like, how am I supposed to rock this? You know what I mean?
Right.
How am I supposed to do it? It's inside me. Is this fear? Is it the crew guys?
Yeah, and we're both germaphobes, which I've kind of made him more of a germaphobe. So we're real clean when we do that.
Hey Steve, have you hurt your leg?
Oh, ballin'. I am white. I'm mid-30s.
Are you?
I'm very Caucasian.
I didn't even
I know.
I didn't realize.
So you hurt your leg before shooting? It wasn't like
I snapped my Achilles tendon. Snapped it like a rubber band. 3 weeks before we started shooting, and hurt is not the right word. This is the next level.
Yeah.
This is a major tendon that connects your leg to your foot. That's the size as a roll of quarters.
Right.
Snapped.
So how was it?
Tendon.
How was it shooting with an injury like that?
Awful.
He was a trooper. He was such a trooper.
It was really tough, but we have a good group of people and of support, and it wasn't easy, but it was we made it through. And I think some of the scenes maybe became a little bit better. There was a scene where my ex-wife comes back, and there was a scene where I hobble in, and Shanola's at the table with Emmy and the kids, and I said that I want to be with you. That was more that had a lot to do with me being in pain, and it just kind of translated into this emotional
it was so
pain.
beautiful.
That sometimes things like that happen, and it's go with it because it'll work. But yeah, it was a real injury, getting better, and so this season, this 4th season, I will be it'll be a different Kev.
Rebecca, I think you had a question about how the characters are so close. You want to build on that?
Yeah, just, the characters are so close. It's just, the gallery.
Hey, it's tough to hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Step up to the mic.
So, do you guys get along well or as well outside of the cast? Do you guys, all like each other and have a good time?
No. Everything you see is complete acting. We actually, the fact that I have to sit beside him right now and we're not shooting is making me physically ill. Emmy is a bitch. And Bill Macy is probably the cockiest son of a gun in the world. And Joan Cusack, oh, you think she's funny? She's not. She's actually a lunatic.
She's a man.
The kids are brats, and they curse like sailors, and they think they're all that, and we hate each other.
They pee on the wall.
They pee on the wall. Who does that?
They don't even potty
So
train.
to answer your question, absolutely, it's all false, and I'm glad you guys are falling for it and thinking that we get along. No, I'm just kidding. We love each other. We are a family. We hang out outside. We have parties. We go out. We support each other when each other's doing other projects. It's really a synergy that was created by our boss, John Wells, from week one when we had a week of rehearsals and we went and played miniature golf and played Guitar Hero. We call each other out on our stuff. We laugh constantly and we sing loudly to annoy the boys. Emmy and I do. So it's really a crazy family. Crazy family. Crazy.
We got lucky that way.
We did.
So, Douglas from Facebook has an interesting question. What does playing an interracial couple mean to you both? And would you be interested if the writers wanted to explore the personal and or social implications of that dynamic?
I know I wouldn't be interested in if they wanted to explore the, I think what works really well is that we are an interracial couple on television, but it's really about the love, and you're not really well is that getting into the one is white and one is black. I think it just is.
Right.
And it's more about the love, and I really like that as opposed to making it an issue.
I totally agree. I don't think there needs to be a social commentary on the relationship between Kevin and Veronica. That it just is.
Right.
Why do you have to talk about a white little boy and a black little boy playing together, or a Latino little boy or an Asian girl and a white girl playing? Like, why? Oh, look at this. We should actually break this down about how it affects them and everyone. Like, no, it is what it is. It has nothing to do with it. Because if I were black or if she were white, there would be no question like that. So Douglas, no, go fuck yourself.
Don't say that!
What?
Douglas, he doesn't mean that.
He's not even on. He's not,
That's amazing. So I actually want to turn it over to our social media person here at Showtime.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
What a segue.
So I have a question from one of our Facebook fans.
Yes.
Who wants to know if you could pick one Gallagher to be president of the United States, who would it be?
It's easy.
Frank?
Shit.
Really? Frank, have you heard his monologues, his social?
Yeah.
I think Frank would be great. Everyone would be drinking and taking siestas. Everybody would calm the hell down.
That's okay. My answer, you would think it would be Lip, but I would say Debbie.
I like that.
Oh, that's good.
Debbie is the glue of the Gallagher family, and she is very
wait, you guys, I'm sorry. Someone just popped up who really wants to ask you guys a question.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Get out of my fucking chair!
What are you doing? Where are you?
Are you in New York?
Yeah. Oh, right on.
You are so freaking hot.
So guys, what is the funniest thing that has ever happened on set? And this should be something that I did likely. Mallory D is asking this on Facebook.
Mallory D.
Your hair looks amazing, Em.
Thanks. Yours does too. But Mallory D wants to know what's the funniest thing that ever happened on set.
Go ahead.
Steve does so many funny things. He is our class clown.
You remember when Steve was doing that accent in that he was saying that funny word? He was doing one line for no reason in like a Jamaican accent. And he did it so many times and it made us laugh so hard that we actually had to go to lunch.
Yes.
They were like, okay, I'm sorry.
What was the line, Howey?
I have no idea.
He will not quit saying like a line about somebody like, you know, unplugging the toilet or something, unplugging the toilet with a Jamaican
The director was like, I wish they would just do their jobs. We were laughing so hard. That was, but you know what was funny? When he put all those boxes in Jeremy's trailer and Jeremy went to walk into the trailer. Were you there?
I don't think I was there. I don't know this
We were
story.
sitting there waiting for Jeremy to come. Steve Howey found a whole bunch of boxes in a trash can or whatever, those big moving boxes. He loads Jeremy Allen's trailer up with the boxes, so when Jeremy opens the door to go into his trailer, he hits the boxes, and we're all just standing on the stoop, like looking down, waiting for Jeremy to go in. That was a funny moment.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean, that was
who
easy.
did the thing? Who took one of Liam's full diapers and locked it in somebody's trailer? Was that
was
Justin?
my trailer.
Hey, who did it?
I don't know.
Justin did that, and he put it in like a drawer in your trailer, and for days you were like, "What is that?"
But the thing is, though, is that, you know, I was a new father then, so I was really used to the smell of shit. So I just was like, that's normal. I don't know. I always had the aroma of fresh poop around me. So that's why it lasted in my trailer for so long.
I think those are the two biggest pranks we've ever done, right?
Yeah, pranks are the trucker hat of Hollywood now.
Except
It's really,
for this season.
Although you leave
Justin.
loads of stuff in people's trailers. Like, you'll go take a poo in someone's trailer. He's never done it to me because he knows I'll kill him. But I've heard that that happened.
How do you know he's never pooed in your trailer?
Because I would whoop that ass. Everybody knows how I am. I don't even like anybody peeing in my trailer. I don't play when it comes to that stuff. And he knows he would get his ass whipped. You know it too, Emmy.
I would never poo in your
No,
trailer.
you would.
I don't even think you poo in your trailer.
I do not. I rarely sit to pee in my trailer. Because it's not my
You've
ass.
got a full season to want to pee in your trailer.
That's exactly right. See?
See, we're all friends who know each other.
We know each other like in and out. Emmy, I love you. I can't believe you're here.
I love you guys too. Okay, so Lauren M. wants to know, what was your reaction when you found out about the baby making storyline with V's mother?
You know what it was.
I was dying.
I was nauseous. I literally wanted to throw up.
That was your reaction, Steve?
That was your reaction? It was like I get a threesome with two hot black women? Is that what you're...
You see, the thing is, though, is that I was a great fan of Coming to America.
Yes.
I mean, Vanessa Bell Calloway has been fine since '89. You know what I mean? So
Quote of the day.
So this has been a young man's fantasy for a long time to have two black women. I mean, it just is. I mean, every dude that I've ever talked to is like, yeah, I have two sisters. I mean, I don't know if I could ever do it, but it came true. So the best part is that when that episode came, Sarah and I were watching it together, and she's like, and you give me shit for kissing dudes on screen, and Shanola just sat on your face, and Vanessa sat on your crotch, and I said, honey,
it's art.
She sat on my forehead. It was different. It's different. No, but I loved it. I thought it was a great storyline. I encourage the writers to look into that more.
No, I don't encourage that.
I don't encourage that either.
No, thank you. Thank you, Em. Yeah, no, thank you. I'll pass. No, but at one point when you see the episode that airs, I think this Sunday, at one point I was like, okay, enough. This is really disgusting, and I'm really going to throw up. You weren't like that at all?
No, I was like, need more.
He was like, bring it on. Coming
No,
to
you
America.
weren't. You hate sex scenes.
It's a different kind of hate. You know, see, I have to act for you and for the camera.
Shut up. What other questions, Emmy? Go see Beautiful Creatures if you haven't seen it already, just while we're here.
Which one should I do?
Pretty paper.
Is everybody in the chat room enjoying
just ask
this?
questions about sex. Do they not know that our show is about deep, meaningful stuff?
I don't get it.
Hey, Em, great episode. Great episode too.
On Sunday.
Oh, thanks, you
You were
guys.
amazing.
But why was your lipstick so dark in the court scene?
That was a character choice.
Okay.
It was a character choice that the lipstick should be a little off. Like she.
Can I say that I didn't notice it? All I noticed was your eyes, and that you were that monologue was.
I honestly did notice the lipstick a little bit, so I'm with you.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't.
I'm just
know
saying.
that.
I kind of liked it as a character choice.
All right, it was. It was.
Well, what did the fans think about this latest episode? Have they seen it? Can they interact with us? Is this a hangout? I feel like we're hanging out, and they're like.
I know. What happens when you put us all together? Hey guys, talk to us. Say hi to Emmy.
How do you guys want to see this season end? And I can tell you nothing. I can't tell you anything.
I want Jimmy to get out of his like difficult circumstances and finally just, I guess, reminisce and have fun and be with Fiona for happily ever after. So.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Dan.
Hey guys.
Yes.
No, Kyle, go on.
I was just gonna say I want to see V get pregnant finally without him. Stop trying, and then it just happens. You know.
Because then she
They call it
doesn't have
pressure.
to work out at 4 a.m. every morning. She can just get really fat.
No!
That would never
Hey,
happen.
Rebecca, did you want to ask something?
Oh no, I just wanted to comment on what Emmy asked about how the season should turn out, and I'd a couple things in mind. First of all, I just want to say that the last episode, what I thought about it was, I thought it was really good. I almost cried twice. I almost got teary when Fiona was testifying in court, and when Ian was trying to talk to Mickey and he wouldn't talk to him, and it made me really sad.
I know. He just goes in there and Mickey keeps shooting the gun, and it's so sad. You just want them to be together, and you want them to rise above the stupid kind of mentality of their little area. It's sucky. Okay, sorry. Tell us what you want to happen.
I think that it would be a great twist for V and Kev if Veronica's mother got pregnant at the same time, and then Veronica also got pregnant. So it would be interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
You know that means pregnant with babies?
No, that would be interesting, because then all of a sudden they promised to take the baby off of their mother's hands, and then all of a sudden they would have two babies.
Oh my
So
God.
that would be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be pretty shameless, right?
Yes, it would. It really would be. You
Yes.
got to come right for our show.
Not nearly enough people get knocked up on our show for as much doing it as
Yeah.
they did.
I mean, it's like
That's a
a
good
miracle
point.
that Fiona, it's a very good thing that Fiona hasn't gotten pregnant, but I mean, damn, she's kind of overdue.
I feel you.
She's just having protected sex. That's why.
She's responsible. That's why we love her.
Exactly.
Hey guys.
No,
Go.
no, I don't have anything.
All right. Well, I was just going to say that it's about time we have to wrap up. So I just wanted to thank you guys for joining us, Shanola,
Show us
Steve,
your
Emmy,
boobs. Just kidding.
and our fans. Please remember to tune in to watch Shameless Sundays at 9 p.m. only on Showtime. Bye,
And
guys.
don't watch The Walking Dead.
I love you. I miss you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Talking
Thanks,
to you.
everybody, for being here.
Good to meet you.
I love you, Emmy. Mwah. Bye, everybody.